we have the global ambassadors with us. The first group of global ambassadors, which is Ankita, Deepti, Kusum, Mubin, and Amrita. Congratulations with a lot of love and a lot of gratitude and a lot of affection. I would like to say you are the chosen ones. It took us a lot of time to choose you, so you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. So let's start with the oath, which we need to take to be the brand ambassadors for us. Okay, so should we start with the oath?
Yeah.
Okay, hands on your heart, and we'll start. I,
Ankita Awasthi,
Deepti Joshi,
Kusum Kanwar,
Mubin Irshad,
Namrata Patel,
solemnly affirm that I will honor, uphold, and preserve the Constitution of CIMSME, GEIT, GCCER, and the law of the land, and that I will consciously, impartially, passionately, and to the best of my ability, discharge my duties as a global ambassador and work towards upholding my roles and responsibilities. Ankita.
I, Ankita Awasthi, am committed to the cause of womenomics.
I, Deepti Joshi, commit to work on women's health.
I, Kusum Kanwar, commit to working on diversity and inclusion and girl-child education.
I, Mubin Irshad, commit to work on girls' education and women's health.
I, Namrata Patel, commit to work on girl child education.
Beautiful. Congratulations and thank you so much. So,
Thank
Dr.
you,
Mishra.
Shimona.
Thank you.
Okay, so congratulations, Pratibha, Pratima, Rajat, Rashmi, Sejal, and Shweta. It's time to take your oath and commit to what you need to do and make your vision a reality. So, hands on your heart, and I will start with the oath. I,
Pratibha Gupta,
Pratima,
Rajat,
Shweta,
is missing. Sejal is missing. Dr. Mishra?
yes, I'm just.
Yeah, sure.
I think she's dropped out.
So just wait for her because. So, ladies, a lot of responsibilities.
yeah.
Yeah. So just wait for her. In the meantime, you can give the best of your smiles because after that, it's only hard work for all of you.
I think we
But
asked
I'm
for
sure
it.
they will do that also with a smile because the kind of energy that they have, the kind of videos that they had, the kind of vision that they have was really, really interesting. And for all those of you who are listening in to us, there was a panel of 5 of us who found it extremely difficult to choose the 10, but later we realized that their vision and their mission is something which aligns with our vision as CIMSME, and we wanted to help them reach their vision, and that is why we are here. They are here with us, rather. Till the time Dr. Mishma is bringing Sejal in, I would also like to share that the 4 women who would be mentoring these women for now, the 4 change leaders, as we are calling them, we have Aparna, we have Anju Bajaj ma'am, we will have Madhvi ma'am, and you will have me as one of your mentors. And of course, all those women who want to join us as mentors or who want to join us as ambassadors, please do write into us on our website. We are looking at 20 more ambassadors joining us and a couple of more prominent, eminent women who are believing in the cause of giving because mentorship is a two-way process. So we also look forward to learning a lot from these dynamic young ladies. So if you want to join in as a mentor with us or want to join in as ambassador, do write into to us on our website, and more than happy to have you with us. Yes. So we have Sejal also. So we will start with the oath all over again. Yeah. Can we start, ladies? Okay. Perfect.
Um,
Her connection is lost again.
I think there's some connectivity issue at her end, so she's been dropping out.
So can we continue?
Yeah, I think we should go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Dr. Mishra. So I'm going to read the oath again and we can start. Okay. I,
Pratibha Gupta,
Pratima,
Rajat,
Shweta,
solemnly affirm that I will honor, uphold, and preserve the Constitution of CIMSME, GCPIT, GCCER, and the law of the land, that I will consciously, impartially, passionately, and to the best of my ability discharge my duties as a global ambassador and work towards upholding my roles and responsibilities.
I, Pratibha Gupta, commit to work on Brand India Global Mission.
I, Pratima, commit to work on She Trades.
I, Rajat Rashmi, commit to work on brand women, 500 global women leaders.
Beautiful.
hi, Shweta, commit to work on women in technology.
Beautiful. Congratulations, lady. Oh, we have Sejal with us. Sejal, can you say your commitment, please? Sejal, can you hear us? We'll drop it. Okay. So thank you, ladies. Congratulations once more, once again. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Mishma, can we get in the change leaders to address our gathering today? So welcome back after the break. We have our change leaders with us, and it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce Anju Bajaj ma'am. I think we've said enough about her in the last 3 days. Anju ma'am is the national president CIMSME, and she would be one of the mentors for this program. I think it's an honor for all the girls and the ladies here to be mentored by us. Over to you, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, and I would like to congratulate all the 10 women ambassadors chosen today. You know, women are a force for driving economic, political, and social change, as we all realize. So, these global ambassadors, the program of CIMSME, connect women leaders at, at a tipping point in their professional business and leadership paths with established women executives as mentorship. So, through mentorship, we will invest in women leaders around the world to help accelerate their paths to leadership, address economic disparities, and create and more prosperous and secure world. Now, these global ambassadors, the program which seeks to create globally minded members from the standpoint of cultural humility and sincere connections between our national and global communities. So these global ambassadors, they are very active voluntary members combining the mission and key messages of CIMSM with personal experiences. And in doing the same, this will allow the most relevant perspective about the program and our vision. We are so proud today, that they have been chosen as an ambassadors. Earlier, if you realize what ambassadors used to be, when we talk about a foreign ambassador and ambassadors going out of the country to the different, from India to different foreign secretaries and to different parts of the world. Now, these ambassadors, they're very high ranking diplomats who represent their state, and it's usually, they accredit themselves to the sovereign states or an international organization as a part of a resident representative of their own country. So, at the same time, as the contrary, our global ambassadors will be officially representatives of CIMSME. So, with maintaining the diplomacy, they would be traveling and organizing visits globally, supporting resolutions of the organization, bring awareness among women for upliftment of their growth, and maintain harmonious relations among other women across the globe. So they would take care of their mission, which all they have, just taken an oath of, with love and enthusiasm, communicate authenticity, have strategy and planning avenues, possess a strong social media and blog presence, because that is very important for them to convey, so that the messages or the work which they are doing is shared and hold authenticity and authority in their niche. They will be able to global brand ambassadors for CIMSM, providing their contribution towards growth. Now, the global ambassadors, as we all know, they're very enthusiastic, globally minded, inclusive, and inquisitive. While enriching the business experience as an entrepreneurs and in the community, this mission will act as a stage for collaboration for all of us. Knowledge creation, exchange among global culture, and network opportunities, social events, professional development will also knock on their doors, along with promoting entrepreneurship and skill development, the skill training. So, their passion and commitment to raise the global profile of their country will be one of the objectives. So, in short, if I say they will be mentoring them, they should be enthusiastic, flexible, cooperative, imaginative, creative thinkers, reliable, team players, global minded, inquisitive, friendly, inclusive, and last but not the least, approachable. So, I congratulate again and thank you so much, Nandita, for giving me this opportunity. Namaskar.
Ma'am, I think it's a pleasure to have you on board. And the other person we have on board as a mentor, as an equally powerful lady, we have Madhvi ma'am with us. She's the chief editor, SME Global Business International magazine, and she would be sharing her international experiences and making them true global leaders. Like Anju ma'am said, there's a lot there are a lot of expectations, and I'm sure each one of them will fall in very beautifully to all of them. Over to you, Madhvi ma'am, about your views on being a change leader and what are your expectations.
Everyone, Anjuji has in detail explained about the global change leaders' roles and all those things. So I thought, since we have not talked about GCPIT at all, and we should introduce GCPIT, I will take the responsibility of explaining GCPIT. Okay, so what is GCPIT? For most of the people who are most familiar with CIMSME and not GCPIT, it is Global Council for the Promotion of International Trade, and which is in short GCPIT, is a registered Section 8 company from August 2020. GCPIT will be organizing it does organize global trade delegations to visit foreign countries, participate in international trade shows, forums, fairs, and conferences. GCPIT has established wide connections with international organizations and trade and promotional agencies to facilitate trade and investment opportunities. Through GCPIT, our aim is to empower entrepreneurs to be self-sufficient by extending resources and support systems that will enable them to expand their horizons. Through GCPIT, we want to empower the women entrepreneurs, support them, nurture them, and encourage them to go global, and that is what led to the process of developing global ambassadors at the Global Women Business Summit 2020. Our aim is to develop more and more women entrepreneurs as global ambassadors in the days to come. It is an exclusive opportunity being bestowed on 10 remarkable women to begin with, to be part of an elite forum which is being created to represent CIMSME, GCPIT, and the Indian women entrepreneurs at large to carve a niche for themselves globally. We want our women entrepreneurs to go global, support them to establish themselves in any part of the world and become the global ambassadors. And we are here to support you, and the mentors are, of course, there to guide you. Meanwhile, be it any country that you wish to spread your wings to, I would strongly urge each of you to learn the culture and tradition of that country well in advance. Each country has their own set of rules, and see how you can quickly learn the protocol, a feel of the local language, and the business etiquettes. Believe me, it will help you in the long run. As the saying goes, women who will inspire many more. as leaders never stop learning. To the global ambassadors, all I want to say is that don't be afraid of the global arena. This time, you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience and entering into a new dynamic world. Finally, to all the women, I want to say give yourself credit for overcoming challenges this year. You made it through each day, and which you should be so proud of. Thank you, Nandita.
Thank you, ma'am. That was really inspiring. And the last person we have on the panel today who's going to talk about a change leader is none other than Aparna Kumar. I think most of you have been seeing her for the last 3 days. Omnipresent lady for WEE. She's the National Secretary of WEE, vertical of CIMSME. She's also the director of GCPIT. So, Aparna, your views on being a change leader and what are your expectations from the
Yes, thank you so much, Nandita. We all have heard Kamala Harris's victory speech, right? Where she said, "While I may be the first woman in this office, I won't be the last." Every little girl watching this tonight sees that this is a country of possibilities. And to the children of our country, regardless of your gender, our country has sent you a clear message. Dream with ambition, lead with conviction, and see yourself in a way that others might not see you simply because they have never seen it before. And we will applaud you every step of the way. We all felt proud when we heard this. We all got goosebumps as women when history was being rewritten. This is what we are aiming at through Women Change Leaders and Global Ambassadors. We are aiming to rewrite history. We are initiating a global movement. As Steve Jobs said, those who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who usually do. We all are successful leaders. We all are empowered women. We all have thought of changing the world. We all have attended many seminars, webinars, trainings, and whatnot. But as our chief guest, Madam Humsa said, we have had a lot of talking. What we need now is action. That is why we initiated the Womenomics Global Movement. We have identified 10 global ambassadors. We are bringing in 500 global women leaders. What we now need is action. What we need are real committed change makers. And what we now need are real role models for our children. Using the concept of women change leaders. As Mahatma Gandhi said, we have to be the change we want to see in the world. You might all have read says that most of us won't live to see gender equality achieved worldwide. The milestone is almost 100 years away. But when women support each other, incredible things can happen. This movement forward together. We have super powerful ladies gathered here in the last 3 days. The 3 days we saw was incredible. 50 plus powerful women, 50 plus powerful leaders, 50 plus powerful speakers came together from more than 10 countries across the globe. Why we all come together to create this change for our children, for our sisters, for ourselves? This is what we mean by women change leaders. Because all to join hands with us. Let us make this a global movement. Let us create the change we want to see in this world. Let us make our voices heard. And as the powerhouse, let us belong in all places where decisions are being made. Let me congratulate the 10 global ambassadors who have been selected. We are all proud to have you on board, and let's all make together, let's all together create the huge change we are all talking about. Thank you, Nandita. I think that's what we are talking about as women change leaders. Let's all together and create this change. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aparna. I think you beautifully summed it up, and thank you so much. And congratulate all the ambassadors one more time, and thank you, leaders, for actually being the inspiration for so many women. And together, let's say, let's create the change. So over to you, Dr. Mishma, and we would start the next session now. Her story.
Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Nandita. Yeah, we're going to come back after a short break, so do stay with us. And we are getting our Chief Visionary Officer to share the way forward. So please do stay tuned.